Hey, welcome to New Course Creators Bootcamp and our series on Confessions of New Course Creators, where we get a firsthand look at the good and the bad, the highs and lows of creating your online course, things they won't tell you. My name is Donna Cole, and tune in for us unpacking doubt today, right here on this channel. Hey, so if this is your first time to the New Course Creators Bootcamp channel where we talk about all things course creation for course creators, then welcome. But if you're already subscribed and you're already a fan, then welcome back. So recently, I had the pleasure of interviewing course creators Patrick, Roland, and Chris to get their firsthand accounts on what they did when doubt crept up in their mind, how they overcame doubt. So let's tune in now and take a closer look at what they had to say. So talk about how you overcome doubt, or did doubt come into your mind? We're all human. So Patrick, I'll start with you. Chris, I'll go to you, and then Roland. So Patrick, talk about doubt.
That's a real thing, Dawn.
Yeah.
Even though I have built a course and in the process of fine tuning it, there's still this thing saying, I don't know why you're doing this. I don't know why, and so you have that doubt. And one of the things that, and I think I shared this with you, Dawn, too, is one, I really struggle with social media. I really struggle with the Facebook, the IG, going live, because it just gives you all this, because you're trying to figure out who you're trying to target, who's going to join, who's going to do this. And so it creates all this unnecessary anxiety to me, right? So that still plays into my head is, why are you doing this? But you got to say, and I'm an old Baptist church person. I've said this, and I said this when I wrote my book, right?
Yep.
If one person buys it, they say if you save one soul.
Yeah.
So I say if one person buys it, then it's worth it.
Then it's worth it. That's good. And I'll
keep that in my head. Keep that in the forefront.
Yeah. And I'm gonna wait to the end, then let you all answer this. Then I'll give my perspective on doubt, because I think we need to talk about it. We need to normalize that it's not a home run right out the gate all the time.
I'm still working through it.
Yeah, all of us for sure. So that's good. I appreciate your honest confessions, course creator. All right. So I think who did I say was next? I don't know.
Chris.
Talk about the doubt, my friend. What type of doubt crept up, and how did you overcome it, or how are you overcoming it?
Yeah. So for me, I think the doubt was, as I was going through and starting to record it and playing it back and listening, it was, who's gonna listen to this?
Oh, wow.
And then it was like oh my God, what if someone listens to this? And so it was like, I couldn't win either way. And it was just, what am I going to do about this? And I persevered because, that's what the course taught me to do, is just kind of keep recording.
Yep.
And then I started listening to them in sequence.
Yeah.
And I was like, it makes sense.
And people need to hear
sense.
This. Yeah.
And so I started believing as it was being built, I could start to see it for its whole picture, and not just the little piece that I was micro criticizing myself over. But it was a journey for sure. Still is.
You know what? First of all, I applaud you for saying this, and I just have to set this up for people who are listening now. So what Chris is referring to is, in the Course Creators Bootcamp, we teach you all to record these micro segments, right? And you're absolutely right, Chris. Even with me, and I've recorded many courses, but I've done it the long way, the old traditional way, where I've recorded like 30 minutes of content, right? Like a presentation. And we don't do that anymore, right? In 2022, we have these micro bites, the micro learning. So you're right. Especially when you do it in these micro chunks, it really feels like this is silly by itself. By itself, it's easy to attack it and think, is this worth it? But then when you step back and you remember they're buying it as one huge body of work, right, it starts answering, even if your course answers 5 questions more than the learner knew before they got there, you're winning. So I love that you said that. Yeah. Wow. Powerful stuff. Roland, my friend, let's talk doubt. Let's talk the voices in your head. What type of doubt crept up for you, and how do you overcome it, or how are you overcoming it?
Well, the thing about even before getting to the course is about taking an assessment of yourself. And if you're already doubting yourself, you won't even start the course.
Oh,
you won't even start it. You won't even, you have to. And so what I've also learned with even being associated with you, Don, is being comfortable with being uncomfortable. That's actually been my motto this year, to get out your own comfort zone. And if you can actually test yourself to get out your own comfort zone, then those doubts will start to drop. Those doubts will start to fade, because you're saying, I really can do this.
Yeah.
Because you test yourself, yourself to do something different. You test yourself to get out of what you normally do. And when you celebrate that accomplishment, doubts start fading. That's what I've noticed.
Oh my goodness. You said a mouthful. Oh my goodness. All of you did. Like, this is so, let me tell you, even this segment, I think is going to help so many people, because I get a lot of people who reach out to me who want to build a course. So this is why it was so important to put together the confessions of new course creators, right? To be honest. I just want to talk about this for a moment, because doubt, no matter how good you are, the doubt is there when you do something, especially when you do something casually and easily, like the fact that we just said you can record this from your laptop now. You can have a nice camera. If you have your kit together, you can do this easily. Sometimes we associate ease. It's so easy. Is this going to be valuable though? Like, is this? And I just want to tell all of you, it is going to be very valuable. Take it from me. I just want to just quickly say that with my first course, my first online course, I didn't know what I was doing. I just knew that there was a burning desire inside of me to just do a course. I wasn't sure who was going to buy it. Right. I didn't read any type of standards to make sure it was up to par. In fact, you all have heard my story. My first course was a huge jalopy. Imagine that, to be your first course, right? 24 video lessons on Zoom, which took 100 takes on Zoom, right? Just to let you know. But today, there's light at the end of the tunnel, because through that course, you'd be surprised. PMI members have secured that course. I've been paid to speak. Companies have secured that course. And I'm always pleasantly surprised, like, oh my gosh, people like it. They want to hear it. It's us who's critical. If you can just get it out of yourself, get out of your head and onto your purpose, people are waiting on the other side. They don't care how it comes. They want the information. They want what you know. We all know something that other people would buy and want to know. And we have to remember that. When I was building my first course, Roland and Chris and Patrick, I put a sticky up, because just like you, I had so much doubt. I had a yellow sticky next to where I was recording, and it said, remember, what you're recording is a gift to someone. This is a gift. You're giving a gift. And that sticky reminded me many days to keep on going. Just because it's easy for me doesn't mean it's not valuable for someone else.
Right.
All right. So, hey, I hope you're like me and you got a ton of value from the interview. And if you did, please be sure to like, subscribe, share this video with someone who needs to hear it. It helps us to continue to bring more great content just like this. And of course, it helps our algorithms. And listen, if you or someone you know are thinking about building their new online course this year, be sure to check out nccbootcamp.com. Again, that's nccbootcamp.com, where we help you build your new online course from beginning to winning. Until next time, this is Dawn Nicole, and happy coursing.